Hey, what up guys? I'm going to show you how I record my podcast just using a cell phone and a microphone. As you can see right here, I have a shotgun condenser microphone on an X grip, and I knew that was going to happen because I need to replace this section, which is the hot shoe mount. And basically what I do is, let me unplug the microphone. I plug the microphone into the hot shoe mount so it's level when I sit down at my table. Then I got this with an Audio Technica microphone, and basically what it is, it's an adapter that allows you to use your headphones and an external mic, so you have the ability to listen to the audio that's coming out of your. And then I have the Audio Technica headphones over there for monitoring the audio. You don't have to use an external mic, but I do recommend it to get that high quality audio. And then over here you have the Spreaker application, and with the Spreaker application you get 10 hours of free storage, so you can upload 30-minute podcasts up to 10 hours until you run out of storage. Then you have to pay a monthly prescription for more storage. But it's also going to give you guys a start to where you can start making a podcast, start getting an audience, and if you start growing an audience, then you can start putting money into the podcast to make it grow. And also when you record, you hit record right here, and you have the ability to choose to record online or offline. So if you do live, you can actually start streaming live to the world, or you can have it set up where when you do it offline, you can upload when you get to a Wi-Fi area. And the cool thing about this, you can have it automatically directed, sent to YouTube or to your Facebook. But if you do YouTube, make sure you're not doing any copywritten material, because then YouTube will flag your video and your video will be taken down. But if you have it, it'll automatically upload to YouTube or Facebook or Twitter. And as you see right here, you have a bunch of different effects. You have the chat, so you can chat with people while you're on live. You have the ability to see the audio levels, and this is just recording the audio right now through the microphone of the Samsung Galaxy S7. So I could turn that off. You have the ability to press on and press the mic on, so it's recording the audio right now. So when you're taking a breath or you're not talking, you just turn it off. You have different sound effects. You can edit your sound. You can do like a playlist of music, because mine is a radio show, and I play a bunch of different songs, and between different songs, like a normal radio DJ, you would talk like, hey, up next on The Metal Show is Metallica's Master of Puppets off their album Master of Puppets that came. Or you might just talk about something that you enjoy. Like, hey, this is a song that reminds me of when I was a kid, riding in my car with my parents. So I'll definitely put a link in the description box where you can check out the Metal Show, because I just uploaded a episode today. And you guys can download this program for free on iOS or Android. It's the Spreaker Studio app. So I'll say this, all I do is use my cell phone most of the time because it's quick, easy to use. I don't have to go up and render it onto the computer. And this is for iOS and Android. All I got was a $17 lavalier microphone, but it did come with this adapter, which you could probably buy an adapter like this for your cell phone so you can plug in an external microphone. So my whole setup right here is no more than, what, 40 bucks? Because this shotgun condenser microphone now is only around 30 bucks on Amazon.com. You could probably buy this separately, but I got it with the Audio Technica lavalier microphone that you are hearing right now. And I'm using this little $20 X grip, which you don't have to use an X grip. You can use a little tripod. All you need is the microphone to be directly at you at level. This is how my setup is, and the reason why I like it is I could lean over and talk into the microphone and get some audio, and then all I have to do is hit the button right here that stop the audio, and then lean back and let the music play for like the 3 minutes. because we all know it's about getting the greatest audio, because people will forgive people for bad videoing or bad lighting, but audio makes everything. That's why when you listen to like a podcast or a radio program on the radio, they usually use Shure SM7B, which is the same microphone Michael Jackson used. And like I said, this is the way I do my podcast, my metal show. I wanted to bring you guys in, just how I set it up. It's a very cheap, simple way to do podcasting. Spreaker allows you to do, like I said, 10 hours of podcasting until you run out of storage and you have to pay for it. But it's a cool thing. I was one day on the iTunes, or the iTunes Apple iTunes App Store, whatever you want to call it, and I was looking for ways to podcast because I kept listening to Joe Rogan, and I was like, dude, if Joe Rogan and other people can do a live podcast, I certainly can do a podcast and easily get my point across, because I love shooting the shit, and I love talking to you guys. And then I found this application. I told my buddy about it, and he started a podcast, and ever since then, I was like, instead of doing a podcast, do a radio program where I play music and I talk about it, because I love music and I've always wanted to do like a radio DJ or do something. So this is my way of doing what I want to do. But if I could grow it, I would appreciate if you guys want to listen to it and give me some suggestions if you like it or you don't. The links it's the first thing in the description box. But you can definitely see right here, all I do is talk into the microphone. I back up, and then the show goes on. So as always, remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. I know this was a impromptu video. I wasn't really planning on making it, but I decided, why not show you guys how you can make a podcast of your own, even a radio program. And when you do it on Spreaker.com, you don't really need to get like bands permission to play the music. So you can play Megadeth, Metallica, Slayer, Pantera, Michael Jackson, and you're not going to get flagged for copyrighted material. But just remember, when you have it directly uploaded to YouTube, uploads in like this HD format, which is just audio, and it will say like the name of your podcast, and it'll say the name of your title, like Jimmy's Radio Show. I'll see you guys coming pretty soon with another music news video. But just want to give you my opinions on how I do my radio program, baby.